Sup, boys? Before I get into the main course, I want to talk about a big indie hit. Obviously, I'm here to yap about Silksong, let's be real, but if you don't know anything about Hollow Knight, there ain't no point in talking about Silksong. So let me get into it, right? Hollow Knight is released. Huge Metroidvania indie game, hand-drawn art style, beautiful movement, gameplay, boss fights, the whole 9 yards, right? That game is made by 3 fucking people and sells over 15 million copies. Not only that, but post-launch, they released a bunch of free updates, huge content updates, right? This game was $15, $14.99, which is absolutely insane when you equate that to the amount of content and the amount of just storytelling and all sorts of love and care that has been put into a title that is sold for so little, and even after that price point still goes on sale, which is crazy. Now follow that up with a massive campaign in order to fund that game. They had a huge laundry list of things that they wanted to complete on their Kickstarter. One of those things was having another player character. Well, they were going to accomplish this by making an expansion for Hollow Knight, where you played as Hornet, one of the bosses from Hollow Knight, and also a very key character in its story. When they started working on this and changing the entire movement system so that it would be more tailored towards Hornet's abilities, they quickly realized that this was going to be far bigger than anything else they made for Hollow Knight. And instead of being an expansion, needed to be a direct sequel. They had so much fun building the world of Farloom, the new location for Silksong, and revitalizing the entire movement system for Hornet, that they decided to just keep going. Team Cherry not having to be controlled by any larger company, despite the fact that they were given several offers from bigger corporations. Any of that help came with restraints that they did not want. They just wanted to make the best version of their game that they possibly could and not have to worry about anyone else intervening. And so that's exactly what they've been doing. See, I thought, and so did many other people, think that this game either got canceled or was in development hell. But no, Team Cherry directly came up with a statement saying that over the past 7 years, they've just been developing the game. They just kept going, had so much fun. Every time they wanted to have a new idea, they just put it in. Every time that they thought that the game could be a little more polished or that movement could be just a little tighter, they would just rework it and just keep going. New areas, new enemies, over 150 enemies, and 40 plus boss fights. I mean, that's crazy. This game won an award for being the most anticipated game, and also is still the most wishlisted game on Steam of all time. Now, what do you think a game like that would go for? We're in the industry now where games release for like $80 standard, right? After tariff wars and just taxes rising on products, you could see games in my currency, CAD, for $100. Not to mention the fact that you have the base edition, then the collector's edition that's like $20 more, then the extra edition that's like $50 more, and then you can pay a premium to get that game 3 days earlier. Silksong does none of that. The creators have directly stated that they will not be doing any form of pre-order, pre-release, or extra little knickknacks or digital packs for you to be able to just chip in any more money. And guess what? Not only is there no gimmicky price tag, but the actual base price is only $20. For the most anticipated game of all time, the highest wishlisted game on Steam, $20. In this day and age, that is crazy. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I literally like shaking, sitting here with the biggest amount of anticipation? because this, at the heart of it, is a handcrafted experience with beautiful artwork, bosses, and a story that is made by people who do this not out of greed or out of necessity, but out of love of the game. And that is something that me and millions of other people have the deepest amount of respect for. And also, I need to see where this goes, man. And I think you do too, because now the greatest question is, when the hell is this thing gonna come out, right? I mean, we've been waiting for so long. How much longer could it possibly take? Well, actually, this game goes live right now. As we're speaking, you can play Silksong. And you should buy this shit today, boys. I gotta tell you, all of my friends all day have been playing Silksong, and I've seen like over 500,000 concurrent players on Steam. This is going to be the biggest indie game of all time, and I know what I'm gonna be voting for Game of the Year, so hope to see you guys in the live stream soon. Have yourselves a damn good one, and I hope to be back in another video.